Here's another important video from the Personal Defense Network.
Throughout this episode, lead instructors John Brown and Jeremiah Miles will be joining me to help you understand exactly what it might look like to be in some of these situations and have to work together. In the scenario areas of the Valhalla Training Center, regardless of whether you've dealt with someone before, had chances to practice and coordinate and work out a plan, or you've never met someone and you just get thrust into a chaotic, dynamic, critical incident in a situation where you have to learn to work together and you have to cooperate or quickly coordinate and use effective communication in a public environment. What we're going to see is examples over and over again of how that's going to happen, how that's going to work, and how you can best prepare yourself to deal with public environments. And we're also going to spend some time on the square range explaining drills and learning how to work together and coordinate for that worst case scenario when you're with someone who can also help you to end the situation as efficiently as possible. John and Jeremiah are incredibly experienced team operators. Their military special operations history gives them a unique insight in how to work together, both in a coordinated and planned way and in a more spontaneous way of cooperating when you're in a situation that develops without planning, without coordination, without training. Their insight will also help us to develop the training drills and approaches that will make us more capable of defending ourselves when we're with that coworker or family member that can help out. One of the very simple advantages of having more than one person aware of what's going on in a public environment is that someone may see something that you otherwise would have missed. And then, of course, your reaction to a critical incident is going to be keyed on what your friend does or your partner or what that other person does that you trained with. Let's take a look at how that might play out in a restaurant situation where John and Jeremiah are sitting facing opposite directions, and when one becomes aware of a critical incident and starts responding, that of course will cue the other person that something's going on and they need to react as well.
You may find yourself in a situation like this. You're out at a restaurant with a friend enjoying a dinner, and something like this happens.
Give me all your money.
No, get lost.
I'm going to kill you all.
At this point, Jeremiah is starting to go through his recognition phase. The assailant has become violent to someone inside the restaurant and has made a direct threat to use his firearm to harm or kill the people inside of the restaurant. Here, Jeremiah is responding appropriately. He's going to talk to this guy and give this guy a chance, and basically he knows now that he is legally justified in defending himself.
Drop the gun!
With Jeremiah's mention of a gun and the fact that he's standing out with a draw, chances are at this point I'm going to start going through my recognition phase. Guns down, guns down. So at this point you can see we each went through our own recognition phase. Jeremiah recognized the fact that there was a threat and that he needed to respond to it. I responded off of what Jeremiah did, moving out of the way, getting out of the way, making sure that I was safe. That also gave me a chance to have a better angle to see what was going on. Again, going back to the communication phase, we used that good plain English. I told him very clearly that the gun was down and that the guy was no longer a threat.
Check out more videos just like this one at the Personal Defense Network.